Hey everyone, Tony George, Monday update, DocSports.com, NBA playoffs, Minnesota Timberwolves at the Golden State Warriors tonight. Let's talk about it. I thought the Golden State made a good showing in the last game despite the loss. And it's interesting because Golden State's yet to score 100 points in any game in this series. And if you look at this, they're catching 5, total 200, 200 and a half. Odds makers don't think they're going to score much again. If they have a chance at winning, which I think they do, which is why I'm taking the points of Golden State tonight. I thought Kuminga showed up, 30-plus points. Butler figured out his role. Buddy Hield could be a problem. Draymond Green can be a problem, good and bad, depending on what kind of night he's having. But I think Steve Kerr puts it all together tonight. Now, if you go on the road down 1-3 without Steph Curry, you got no chance. I don't think this is news to Steve Kerr. He knows it. This is the entire season on the line tonight, catching a big number. 5 points is a big number in the NBA, especially in the postseason with a home team that has a pedigree that Golden State has. You know, kind of taking out the guesswork and just looking at it for what it is. I think there's more value in the first game tonight, which is why I have a premium play there. But Minnesota has a tendency to be inconsistent at times. I just think this is Custer's last stand for Golden State. You know, they got no chance of winning this series if they lose tonight. No chance. And being without one of the best players in the NBA and the best player on their team is a huge disadvantage for them. I thought they were able to curb that a little bit in the last game, figure some things out, and I think they put it together tonight against Minnesota and make a strong showing. Can they win outright? I don't know. But I think very well could be a last two possession game. So we're going to take the 5 in Golden State. Remember, it's a free play. We're not betting grandma's house on it. Just a free pick. You know, I think there's more value in the first game, which is why I have a 4-unit play on it. Let's talk about last night, just a comment in the NBA. I can't remember a time in my lifetime of doing this. And, you know, I'm getting old. I don't have dementia yet, but, you know, sometimes the memory fades a little bit. I can't remember a time when a number 1 seed and arguably the best team in the NBA was down 40 points at 41 points at halftime. I mean, I don't know what's going on in Cleveland. And then Donovan Mitchell comes out, warms up at halftime, and can't go with a bad left ankle. What if he's not playing, despite Garland, Hunter, and Mobley being back, they can't win. You can't beat a team. Bear in mind, Indiana was in NBA Eastern Conference Finals last year. This team's got a pedigree. It's just not a bunch of young, talented guys who don't know what the hell they're doing. And Rick Carlisle's been around coaching a while. Cleveland's in trouble. I mean, that was about as bad a butt whipping as what Oklahoma City gave Denver 2 games ago when they put up 149. I mean, these NBA playoffs are a little bit unpredictable. You're seeing some stuff and scratching your head going, what? Yeah, you got to be careful and tread lightly. Just FYI. So, anyway, over at DocSports.com, we got a free $60 for you. If you've never been a member, go get an account. It comes with no hassles and no obligation. You know, free $60. Link in the description below. Expand the description below the video. Or just go over the website. There's a tab that says free 60. We'll park it in any new account. Comes with a profit guarantee. Give us a test ride. A lot of great information, takes, free plays on almost every game written up over there, all kinds of future stuff. You know, the WNBA is right around the corner, starts the 16th. 2 out of the last 3 years, we went 61% or better for the entire year in the WNBA. And I can't express to you, honestly, I don't know what podcasts you're watching or what headlines you're reading. It's extremely difficult to go better than 60% in an entire sport for an entire season. Last year was a little bit of a down year. Tim Fines is back. We're going to get back to our winning ways. And looking forward to a great WNBA season. So be sure and get over there and get your package. Just low volume. It's like our hockey. It's very low volume. 3-4 picks a week. Flat betting. Hit them when we're up on house money with a top play. Just a very strategic approach to wagering that sport, as it is with most of all of our sports, but especially that one. Looking forward to it. So, we have a 4-unit best bet tonight in the NBA in the early game. We have a 4-unit NBA player prop. We have a 3-unit NHL play totals tonight. And we're passing in Major League Baseball on Monday. We've cashed 4 out of our last 5 cards. And then out of those 4 cards that cashed, 2 of them involved the 6 and the 7-unit top pick. So we got our feet back underneath of us in Major League Baseball, and we're going to start rolling. So be sure and get over to Doc's this week and get yourself some baseball picks as well. Be there, be square. That's the place to be. Good luck tonight.